Hello and welcome to Overanalyze. My name is Levi and today I will be talking about District 7 1A. Alright, so location wise, District 7 is on the west side of the Panhandle, west of Lubbock. There it's still running kind of north to south, kind of that range. It's south of District 4, south of District 4. Alright, so real quick, the teams. So the teams got Amherst, Anton, Cotton Center, Meadow, Morton, Whiteface, and Witherell. So there was a lot of movement here. So first the teams leaving, Loop, Dawson, and Wilmington Union all left to go to District 8. And Amherst, Anton, and Cotton Center all came in from District 4. Morton comes in from District 5 in 2A, so they moved down classification. And then I cannot find much on these teams. The top two teams, the first two teams, I should say, that I'm going to talk about. I did manage to find enough to kind of come to a conclusion, but the other ones, not so much. I'm just going to say here by district, in the first round of the playoffs of the four teams that made it, they went 1-3. Not exactly their fault. District 8 is stacked, as I will talk about tomorrow, and as I've actually already talked about with Borden County. Whiteface was the only winner in the by-district round. They actually won their area game too, to lose to Sands, so all four teams ended up losing to District 8. So speaking of Whiteface, they went 10-0 last year, actually won 2 playoff games, beat Grady and Guthrie in the by-district and area rounds respectively. Had a pretty good season for themselves, well above 500, and seems like they're going to be returning most of their players. One, maybe 2 seniors out of 11 players. So watch out for them next year in the playoffs, maybe picking up a couple of wins like this year. Alright, next team is Meadow. So Meadow went 7-3 in district. They lost to Whiteface both times, and they split with Wilmington Union, ending up at 7-3, good enough for second in the district. They lost to Klondike in by-district, and that's really all I have on them. They did have a roster, 2 seniors on a 13-player roster, so most of their players coming back as well. Wilmington Union leaving to District 8 might actually open up an opportunity for them to separate themselves even further from third place. Alright, so those are the 2 teams that I found enough to come to a nice conclusion about. The other ones I'm just going to kind of like skim over with what I could find. So Morton got 4th place in their 5-team district this past year I should say. There was an incomplete schedule. It says 0-7, and they play 8 games in their district season in a 5-team district. But the UIL bracket does show them as playing a playoff game and losing. So we know that they did get 4th, even though I don't have all of their games. I did find the roster, 4 seniors on a 13-player roster, so they are losing some people, but they are returning some significant minutes, which means that maybe they could move up, especially possibly with kind of a wide open second half of the district. Alright, and then Witherell, they got 4th in District 7 last year. I know that because they played a playoff game. Not really a whole lot of schedule, but I did find a roster. So it has 3 seniors on an 8-player roster. And then for the other 3 teams, I didn't really find anything. No rosters, handful of games apiece, not enough for me to come to a conclusion. One thing I must say is that Anton, they did come in 4th in District 4 last year and played in a playoff game, which means that I could probably reasonably conclude that Anton was at least somewhat better than the other 2, at least this past year. That doesn't tell me much about this year, but oh well. Alright, so final predictions. I got Whiteface going undefeated again. Meadow going 10-2, and then next 5 teams. These next 5 teams, I'm almost kind of guessing, educated guess, but not very confident on these. So Morton 5-7, Anton 5-7, Witherell 4-8, Amherst and Cotton Center 2-10. So I got a Morton and Anton split, Witherell split with all 4 of the other teams, and then splits at the bottom. That's really all I could think of doing. This might be a wide open district to slip into that 3rd spot or 4th spot, but as I'll cover tomorrow, those might not be the best spots to have because there are some good teams on the other side of who they would face up in by district. Alright, that's really all I have on District 7. Tomorrow I will cover District 8, 1A. Thanks for watching.